Look, we've all been there. Staring at a spreadsheet, wondering if our eyes will start bleeding before we find that bloody decimal point error. But here's the thing. Accounting is so much more than just number crunching. It's the lifeblood of a business, making sure everything runs smoothly and you don't end up on the wrong side of a tax audit. But before you go setting arbitrary KPIs like number of keystrokes per minute or most efficient stapler refill, take a moment to ask yourself, what do we actually from our accounting team? Is it just to avoid a strongly worded letter from the IRS? Or could they be doing more to help us actually? Because, spoiler alert, a good accounting team can be the difference between just scraping by and actually crushing your financial goals. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into how to transform your accountants from number crunchers into full-blown financial strategists. Let's be honest, nobody likes dealing with taxes. It's like getting a root canal while listening to hold music. Painful, tedious, and you're pretty sure someone's making money off your misery. But financial reporting and compliance, that's the bedrock of a healthy business. It's not just about avoiding penalties, though let's be real, that's a big plus. It's about building trust. Think of it like this. You wouldn't eat at a restaurant with a D rating from the health inspector, would you? Investors and stakeholders feel the same way about businesses with dodgy financials. Accurate and transparent reporting shows you're playing by the rules and taking things seriously. And let's not forget about those ever-changing tax laws. Trying to keep up with them can feel like playing a game of whack-a-mole designed by Kafka. But a good accounting team can help you navigate this legal labyrinth, identifying potential pitfalls and maximizing deductions. They're like your financial Sherpas, guiding you through the treacherous mountain passes of tax compliance, ensuring you reach the summit of profitability without getting audited along the way. And that, my friends, is something worth celebrating, preferably with a tax-deductible business expense. We all know the feeling, checking your bank balance after a weekend of treating yourself and realizing you've spent more money than a Saudi prince on a shopping spree. Well, managing a business's finances is pretty similar, except instead of shoes and fancy cocktails, you're dealing with raw materials, salaries, and that suspiciously expensive office printer. This is where cost management comes in. It's not about being stingy, it's about being smart. It's about squeezing every penny out of your budget and making sure every dollar works as hard as a caffeine-fueled intern during tax season. And who better to whip your finances into shape than your trusty accounting team? They can analyze your spending habits, identify areas where you're hemorrhaging cash, looking at unnecessary subscription services, and streamline your operations to maximize efficiency. Think of them as financial fitness gurus, helping you shed those extra pounds of wasteful spending and get your business in lean, mean, profit-making shape. They'll help you separate the needs from the wants, the must-haves from the nice-to-haves, and ensure you're not throwing money away on things that don't contribute to your bottom line. Chapter 3. Hitting your targets, aligning profitability with company goals. Every business has goals. Maybe you want to expand into a new market, launch a groundbreaking product, or finally be able to afford that solid gold office chair you've always dreamed of. Hey, we don't judge. But here's the thing, goals without a plan are just wishful thinking. That's where your accounting team comes in, armed with their secret weapon, financial data. They can track your progress, analyze trends, and provide valuable insights to help you make informed decisions. Think of them as your financial navigators, charting the course to success and making sure you don't end up shipwrecked on the shores of missed targets and unrealized potential. They'll help you set realistic financial goals, develop strategies to achieve them, and track your progress along the way. They'll be your voice of reason, reminding you that while that solid gold chair is tempting, maybe investing in R&D might be a wiser use of funds for now. Chapter 4. Cash flow, the lifeblood of your business and how to keep it flowing. Ever heard the phrase, cash is king? Well, in the business world, cash flow is more like the emperor, the sultan, and the supreme overlord all rolled into one. It's the lifeblood of your operations, the fuel that keeps your engine running. Because even the most profitable business can go belly up if it doesn't have enough cash on hand to cover its expenses. Think of it like this: you might have $1 million worth of inventory just sitting in your warehouse. But if you can't pay your employees or your rent, that inventory isn't going to do you much good, is it? That's where effective cash flow management comes in, and who better to handle it than your financial wizards, the accounting team? They'll keep a close eye on your receivables, making sure you're getting paid on time, and chasing down those pesky late payers with the zeal of a debt collector on payday. They'll also optimize your payables, negotiating favorable terms with suppliers and making sure you're not paying bills before they're due. Think of them as your financial plumbers, keeping the cash flowing smoothly through your business pipes and preventing any nasty clogs or leaks. Chapter 5. From Numbers to Strategy, Unlocking Financial Insights. Data everywhere. But what does it all mean? In today's data-driven world, businesses are swimming in a sea of numbers, but raw data is like crude oil, potentially valuable, but only after it's been refined and processed. And that's where your accounting team, armed with their calculators and their uncanny ability to find patterns in spreadsheets, comes in. They can take all that raw data, sales figures, customer demographics, market trends, and turn it into actionable insights. They can tell you which products are flying off the shelves and which ones are gathering dust. They can identify new market opportunities and warn you about potential risks. Think of them as your financial detectives, sifting through the clues, connecting the dots, and uncovering hidden truths buried within the balance sheets. They'll help you understand not just what happened in the past, but also what's happening right now and what might happen in the future. They'll empower you to make strategic decisions based on solid data, not just gut feelings or wishful thinking. Outro: Unleashing the Power of Strategic Accounting. So there you have it. Accounting isn't just about crunching numbers and balancing spreadsheets. It's about providing the financial intelligence that drives strategic decisions, mitigates risks, and ultimately leads to business success. It's about empowering your accounting team to become true financial strategists, your trusted advisors in the boardroom and beyond. When you shift your perspective and see accounting as a strategic function, you unlock a whole new level of potential for your business. You move beyond simply recording transactions to actually understanding what those transactions mean. You gain valuable insights that help you make smarter decisions, optimize your operations, and ultimately achieve your business goals. So ditch the outdated notion of accountants as mere number keepers. Embrace the power of strategic accounting and empower your team to become the financial superheroes they were always meant to be.